Nothing's gonna change. It's only gonna get worse.
It's the Hyperreal Simulacra,
I'm
brother.
not, I'm done caring.
Nah, you care, dude. And that's your problem. That's all of our problems. If we could quit caring, we'd be fine.
Okay.
You know
I can't say
mean?
I'm going to quit caring because I'm going to see something that's going to piss me off. But, like, I'm tired of caring. How's that?
I'm fueled by it at this point. I no longer let it get me down. I just use the rage to fuel me. I'm going to get to a place where I can stop caring. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm going to buy me a little island somewhere.
Couple more zeros at the end
a
of the
private
bank
plane.
Couple more zeros at the end of the bank account, and I'll stop caring real quick.
Dude. Literally like 3 or 4 more zeros. If I had $1,000, dude.
If I had $500, I would stop caring. Oh, hell yeah. We are so fucking back.
We are back, baby.
This is a hard launch.
Hard launch?
Hard launch.
Yeah, what episode is this?
53.
58.
Damn.
58, brother.
I don't know my business. That's crazy.
Well, remember the 1 year was with Charlie.
And
that
it
was 52.
Yeah.
That was a few weeks ago, brother. That was a while back.
I remember that.
Man.
Charlie was on here, and he's like, I drive an Amazon truck.
See, my favorite movie I ever saw was Dune 2, brother.
I love Jack White.
And Dune 2 does rule. It is better than Dune 1.
I need to watch it, man.
It's really good, man.
He's a sweetheart. I ain't seen him this week, and I'm sad about it.
I haven't seen him in a minute, man. I feel like I haven't seen him. Not since our show.
No, we've seen him since then. He was at Chameleons that last time we went.
I haven't been to Chameleons since our show. We went the night before, and then you went last night, and he wasn't there.
Yeah, hey, man.
So you haven't seen him since the show either.
Oh, what chapter of the book you on, brother?
I mean, fucking, it's your life, brother. Remember it.
Fantastic.
You were there.
Look at that, man.
But
you're out of control.
Look, man, I got a bad memory too, and you know what I mean. So you can do it. You know how to do it. When the last time we saw certain individuals?
Oh,
was?
the Badger. Yes.
It has been a while.
Did you have a good week? I ain't seen you since Thursday.
Let me think about it. What's gone on since last time you seen me? Well, I only saw you for a minute on Thursday. Thursday was fun. Shout out Mike Frankie, dude. I did his Mike Frank. I did his show.
You don't have to risk it
To get the biscuit.
for the biscuit.
I did his show, Ricky Biscuits.
Ricky Biscuits.
And that was fun, dude. That was a fun show. It was
Mike's
in a
a nice
cool
guy,
little It was like what used to be a cellar of some sort, like a stone cellar in the bottom of the bar. It looked like a sex dungeon, dude. It was badass.
Hell yeah.
It looked like you were in a castle.
I
You were
love a
doing
castle.
comedy at the King's Court, but it was for like a small king.
Speaking of Mike, I was checking Instagram, you get notifications if somebody sends you a message.
Mm-hmm.
But like sometimes like a request, you have to look.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was just fucking around the other day and had all these message requests from people.
Yeah.
And I'm like scrolling through and I found a group chat I was in with Mike and everybody else that was on my Go Bananas, and he sent me my Go Bananas set.
Oh, no
up
shit.
there. Yeah, he recorded the whole thing.
Oh, dude, so that's going to be fire. It's going to be good quality.
Yeah, I got it. I'll send it
send
to
that
you,
to me.
and you can
That's what
clip
I'll
it up.
clip up for you. You said you
so
had
I
a good set that night.
Yeah, and I didn't want to respond in the message 4 months later. Thought that would be kind of lame. So
but shout out.
Shout out to Mike. He's a good dude. I appreciate him doing that. And next time I see him in person, obviously I'll thank him. But I had no idea that he.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I knew it was all recorded. Like I didn't know. Like, and I wasn't.
No, not every time. He comes.
No, I mean
out
I knew he did it that night,
Yeah,
but I didn't
yeah.
want to. I didn't want to fuck with him or message
My
him or
best
nothing.
clips that I have by far are from the Go Banana set that he recorded. I don't know what kind of camera he's operating with. Obviously, the video quality on what Mike Ashcraft got is really, really good, but we didn't set up the recorder right, so I didn't get clean audio.
Right.
So I apologize to the comics. I know your clips they don't sound great. That's why I haven't posted anything from that. But the third show's gonna be perfect. It takes a couple tries.
Oh yeah,
You know what I
TPS
mean?
3 is gonna be nuts.
And after 3, it's just This Place Sucks Live.
Yes.
And look out for This Place Sucks Presents as well,
Yeah,
dude. A little
this
different
is
sort
This
of
is
thing.
a trilogy. Of
We're
events.
soft launching it.
Soft launching. I love that.
Yeah, we're soft launching it on my fucking birthday. Some of y'all already know about that. Those of you that don't, maybe you will.
Yeah.
And maybe you won't.
Maybe you won't.
Sort of like I said, it's a soft launch, invite only sort of situation.
And it'd be cool if you followed our Instagram page at This Place Sucks Official. Then you would probably know a little more about it, and you'd probably be inclined
at
to
Wampus
check
Cat
in.
Joe
Yeah.
or at Jordan Edmondson.
Yeah.
Either one.
Yeah.
You would have seen it if you followed any of the three of us.
So get on the ball.
We've got 8 confirmed comics. I'm hoping to do like 20 comics. 15 at least, man. I want to do 5-minute sets. You're going to be dressed up in costume. Some of y'all are getting little hints about it now, but like I said, dude, it's on a need-to-know basis.
Yeah.
And I don't even know my own needs sometimes,
I don't
let
either.
alone the needs of others.
I talked to David Noble the other day.
Hell yeah, God bless him and his
he
little
was,
baby.
Going to the Luchador Museum.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you were telling me
we
about that.
Yeah, we were talking a little bit, and he's like, man, why don't you just fly out to California, dude? We'll just drive down, and we'll go see the museum, and then you just fly back home.
It's a long flight,
like,
inexpensive.
Yeah, and I'm like, let me pull a wad of money out of my asshole and do
We
that.
flew in. We intentionally went in like
It would be cool. I mean, I'm not
February.
making fun of him for saying that was a great idea.
because
But
it
I
is
just
the
don't.
cheapest time.
I just don't have the fucking money to do it. But
and it was still.
I love David. David rules.
It was like about $500 for a round trip, which isn't god awful.
No, it's not
But that's
bad, but-
that was if you try to go now, I bet it's twice that.
Probably.
That was on American
Yeah.
though. It's just a step up from Spirit.
Yeah. But anyways, he was going to the Luchador Museum,
Yeah.
so he messaged me about it, and we just got the bullshit. And then I'm excited for him to move home. I can't wait. I think we're having a good time.
I'm supposed
He's
to
a
be
lot
checking
cooler
out
in
some
person.
properties for him. He's wanting to fucking buy a house prior to moving back, like just before something ready to move in.
You agree with that? He's a lot cooler in person.
About the same.
Nah, he's cool. He's cooler in person,
No,
dude.
yeah,
he's
dude,
not fun
for
on the
sure.
internet, dude.
Not on the internet. I talk to him on the phone all the time, though.
Oh,
Like,
no, I just meant on Facebook. He sucks. And he knows, dude. I love it. We have a petty war together, and it's fun. Anyways, check out Honeymoon Skateboards.
Yeah.
While we're on the subject.
They're starting to move, dude.
That's
I've
that good
talked
shit
to
right there.
2 people that have ordered one.
Yeah.
So
I was telling a dude the other night at the show, he was talking about wanting to get back into skating. I said, boy, do I got a product for you.
who was it?
Ray.
Oh, okay. I would say Doug Dempsey, who was at the show. He stopped by today to grab some fucking one of the old T-shirts and some stickers and stuff. Say what's up, him and Jocelyn. I gave him some stickers and buttons and pins and shit too. And he said he ordered one.
Hell
He's
yeah.
trying to get back into it.
Honeymoon, baby. Check them out.
Honeymoon skateboards.
Did you have a good day
dude,
today?
Where the honeymoon period never ends. Let me think about it. It wasn't bad.
It's your life, dude. Remember it.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Well, I remember it, but I had to consider whether or not it was a good day. I had to do some calculations. It was fun.
No kaiju showed up, so it's probably a good day.
Yeah. I didn't have to use my AK.
Probably a good day.
Yeah. But yeah, I didn't do much, dude. I got up, did a little cleaning, went to the store. That's about it, man. Store takes a long time. It is a chore to go to the store, to grocery shop, to do anything. And I go to Aldi. Aldi's a smaller
nuts in your
store,
mouth.
dude. I say that a lot. Pretty much every time I go there. Sometimes I go 2 or 3 times.
You just
so
walk
she's
in
not
by
expecting
yourself
it.
and you're like, oh, these nuts in my mouth. And when you
No,
walk
I'll just
in-
find a way to say it to Anna usually when we're going.
I thought you meant the cashier.
No, maybe. I might.
And you ought
I got a
to.
pretty good relationship with the cashiers in there. There's only 2 that exist that are on all shifts. I love an Aldi.
All
dude.
these shifts.
All these
And they
shifts
only got
and
2
all these
employees.
motherfuckers, dude.
That's wild work.
All these motherfuckers, dude. Chef Boyardee's motherfuckers pissing me off. You know
Chef
what I
boy,
mean?
are these nuts in my mouth, dude.
In your mouth?
Hit him with the Caitlin Clark, dude. Just,
I remember when you used to. I wish you quit doing that kind
I
of
love
stuff,
the Caitlin
man.
Clark. It's the coolest move. It's the coolest maneuver an athlete's ever done.
Brother.
That's badass.
It takes me back to what my grandpa used to say was, if you're too white, the fish don't bite. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
Those sorts of maneuvers aren't going to feed
Good
a
thing
family
I don't like
of
fish,
5.
dude.
Yeah, but it's not about fish, is it, dude? It's a
I don't
metaphor.
have a family.
It's an allegory.
It's the algorithm.
Don't get me started on
And
Al
she's
Gore's
in
rhythm.
my algorithm doing that all the time.
No,
It's
really,
just
think
fun.
about this, dude. What is the internet? What is the internet? A rhythm, a dance, a rhythm of ones and zeros? Hold on, dude. Who invented the internet? Al Gore. Al Gore's rhythm. Algorithm. Okay? Think about it, dude. No, I did watch a 4-hour YouTube video the other
That
night.
tracks. That sounds
about how the internet's a
absolutely
psyop.
Oh, Jesus fucking
No, here's
Christ.
not the whole internet, but check this out, dude. This is a fact, right? So you know how like websites like Pornhub used to release like statistical data, like they'd say like Kentucky's most searched category is mother and son. Ohio's most searched is
God
BBC.
damn.
You don't remember that?
Yeah, I know, but that's just wild that you said it like
It
that.
is
but
true
yes.
that because that's what Kentucky's. Of course, that's what Kentucky's is.
Yeah.
But you know, North Dakota's is gangbang.
Help me, step bro. I'm stuck.
One place, like one genre of websites that never really released that sort of data has been the social media websites, right? But now that we know, especially that we know they're like basically all data mining services, they're not going to let us in on what they're doing. They're not going to say, oh, this is where we're operating out of. Hear me out. Back in 2013, Reddit, under the like Reddit main page, posted a infographic about where the most Redditors were in each state, right? And what's the name of the fucking... Anyway, there's an Air Force base that's a small town. All there is in this town is this Air Force base. And they had 150,000 Reddit users in this town, right? It was the largest, they called it the most Reddit addicted city. And it's called like Eckland Air Force Base. That's what it was. So essentially what they took the blog post down after about a week because people immediately pointed out, even counting the population of the Air Force Base, every single person in that community would have to have 5 Reddit accounts to account for that many people. What they essentially realized was there was a gigantic data center, like an NSA data center at the Air Force Base. And essentially, you hear this whole story about like Russian bots and all this during the last election, how there's hundreds of thousands, there's these huge farms of users in Russia. We have the same thing here, dude. We've had the same thing here. Something like, dude, if there's 100,000 Reddit users in a single Air Force Base data center, think about how many people you interact with on social media are these fucking spooks. They're these internet fucking jerk-offs from the government, from the NSA, from the Air Force, from the fucking Department of Defense, doing all this sort of spying. And when Edward Snowden dropped all those fucking files back in 2012 or whatever it was, and then he had to hightail his ass over to Russia because everybody was mad at him because of the emails and all this, and this, the thing he was like the most concerned about was the spying and these massive data centers, like the one he worked at. You know, that's how he fucking knew about all this stuff. And now, dude, now these cities like Louisville are in bidding wars to get these fucking companies to build these data centers in their backyards. And it's not bad enough that they're spy centers, dude. It's not, it's not enough that they're basically just giant warehouses of people's personal information. They also cause like massive strains on the power grid, cause everybody's electricity bills to go up. I mean, it's been right in front of us the whole time, dude. You said you wanted to get wild today.
Yeah, that's wild, man. That's crazy. Who would have thought?
It's just crazy. I mean, that wide, like in the open. It's more than a bidding war. It's a begging war. These cities like beg. They give every subsidy in the world for these data mining centers to come to their towns and pollute all the water and use up all the resources and spy on everybody.
It
And
is
I'm over
kind of
it.
it's kind of shitty that we waited this long to do something with our lives.
We've become a nation of, we are the cuckold nation, dude. We've become subservient to our corporate overlords. And I'm just over it, dude. I look at France. Everybody says France is pussies. Oh, we have to do freedom fries because they wouldn't help us in Iraq. But, dude, if they so much as get like a 50-cent increase on their power bill, they just riot in the streets. Why aren't we doing anything? You know what I mean?
I don't think you realize how bad it sucks here.
No, this place sucks, dude.
Yeah, but I
place
mean, though, like the
sucks.
people in general, like nothing's gonna change. It's only gonna get worse.
It's the hyperreal simulacra,
I'm
brother.
not, I'm done caring.
No, you care, dude. And that's your problem. That's all of our problems. If we could quit caring, we'd be fine.
Okay.
You know
I can't say
mean?
I'm gonna quit caring because I'm gonna see something that's gonna piss me off. But like, I'm tired of caring. How's that?
I'm fueled by it at this point. I no longer let it get me down. I just use the rage to fuel me. I'm gonna get to a place where I can stop caring. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy me a little island somewhere.
Couple more zeros at the end.
A
of the
private
bank
plane.
account. Couple more zeros at the end of the bank account. I'll stop caring. Real quick.
Dude. Literally like 3 or 4 more zeros. If I had $1,000,
dude. If I had $500, I would stop caring.
No, I would. I would like to believe that I wouldn't be a jerk off completely with the money.
If we had the I don't think we would.
I'd do some stuff.
That also goes back to I don't think I care enough to be a jerk off.
Yeah, jerk offs care about
Like
themselves way more than
crazy.
And that's the problem.
Yeah.
If empathetic people cared about each other as hard as jerk offs cared about themselves, we'd be able to do like the Harry Potter love magic on them, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it doesn't. It's we've created a society of inconvenience where it's even worrying about yourself is a burden.
You think there's got to be like something? There's got to be somebody protecting us. There's got to be somebody. There's got to be something.
I hope, dude. I don't
There's
care
gotta
if
be
it's
somebody
a
that's
god
like
or an alien.
There's got to be somebody like a Snape.
We're
fighting for Professor McGonagall right now, but
we
he's
like an
not.
insider.
He's killing the one fucks. You know what I'm saying? Like there's somebody fighting. We don't think that they're on our side, but they are on our side.
I like to believe that,
dude.
It's probably what's that Hungarian billionaire that they all? It's probably George Soros, dude.
George
Soros. That's probably why the writers demonized him. He's probably like the one dude.
Yeah.
He did build like 1 billion wells in Africa or something, dude.
Yeah, so did Mr. Beast. I mean,
honestly, you know what? I think drop like maybe 100 cat excavators in Africa and just let them build all the wells they want. I think that's the problem is they know how to build wells.
I'll
they
talk
just don't
to
have
Jimmy
the tools. Yeah, get a hold of Jim, dude. Get a hold of Jimbo for me, dude.
That's Mr. Beast. I'll get a hold of him.
I know, dude. I've got a 12-year-old. I know Mr. Beast's name.
I think we're going to get him on the show. So stay tuned every week for the rest of your lives to see if that happens.
I'll tell you this. No, the whole point of making it is to never have to bend the nipple to any of those types of cocksuckers, brother. I don't ever want to have to.
If he wants to lock me in a room for 100 days and give me $1 million, I'll do it.
Yeah, but I'm saying like I don't ever want to be the guy that's like, hey man, you got to have Mr. Beast on this week. He called. I'm gonna be the guy that's like, you know what? Tell Mr. Beast he can come on in a couple weeks. I'm busy. You know what I mean?
And that's fair. That probably happens more than you think.
Honestly, the only thing that would make me be like, you know what, I need that guy on my show, is if he went and finished his degree and became Dr. Beast.
That would be cool.
I'd have Dr. Beast on my show. A little challenge for you. Maybe challenge yourself, Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy. And
what do I have to offer? I give you massive props.
Yeah.
Honestly, that'd be crazy.
When I'm booking guests, man, Mr. Beast is on there, Alex Jones is on there. Who else?
I want to have that guy that just quit InfoWars that said Alex Jones is a shill for the Trump administration. Have you seen this?
Yeah.
They're breaking apart from the inside.
Yeah.
He's been going on all the other
I keep it up.
InfoWars
I
shows.
keep up pretty
And
heavily on the Prison Planet lore.
yeah, and just crashing the shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna get a lot of right wing fucking. We're gonna get Tyrus on here.
Who was I talking? No,
And
I was
Greg Gutfield.
listening to like a left guy the other day that was talking about the shit we always say, and it's like, nah, man, legit. Alex Jones used to be on the money.
He was,
But he was compromised.
He was, dude. They got him.
The entire Fourth Reich Conspiratorial Heritage Foundation plot, Alex Jones is one of the first people they got.
Yeah.
He was one of the first people on this insane, crazy right-wing Trump shit, dude. He was one of the first Q fucking guys. Interdimensional vampires, you know what I mean? Like
bleeding into the AI.
They got him early.
Yeah.
Think about this, dude. That elephant graveyard video had me thinking, just with when they were talking about the hyperreal simulacra, bro. We do kind of, hear me out, because, and we talk about this all the time, people live in different realities now. People believe in so many different versions of what reality is, whether it's scientific and atheistic, or whether it's religious, or whether they believe in some of these conspiracies about aliens or demons or vampires. Those are wildly different beliefs about reality, and people buy into these things whole cloth. We're all living, due to the media consumption, due to this fucking matrix of the internet, we're now living in different versions of reality. You're driving past people on the highway, walking past them on the street, and they're going to bed at night thinking that there's a fucking Chinese dick milking factory. They're going to bed at night thinking that people are drinking children's blood and it's making them immortal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And even just base level, throw all conspiracies aside. One dude's going to bed at night believing in a heaven and hell and a Christian afterlife and thinking that this God's leading reality, and another person's believing in nothing, and another person's believing in fucking Buddhism, and another person, you know what I mean? Everybody was already living in different versions of reality. Whatever you think is going on here, right, is your reality. And there is no consensus anymore. There's less consensus than there's ever been. At least at the beginning of the Enlightenment, like non-spiritual people and spiritual people all kind of were together behind science and discovery and like a consensus of what reality, like the physical world at least, was. But we don't even believe that anymore, dude. There's people on fucking Instagram saying that you can cure your cancer by eating only meat. And people believe that. That's their reality.
Yeah.
There's people that believe in special tanning beds called med beds that will cure all diseases. There's people that join cults every day. Some of them kill themselves and some of them live in cults forever, believing in crazy like realities. So it is kind of already a matrix, man. You know what I mean? People are already existing in these sort of stories they've crafted around themselves. It's no longer like you wake up, you're born into the world, you see what it is, you see the consensus, and that's the reality for you. Now you're born into the world, you see all the different theories about what could be. Some of them are fun and scary, and some of them have fucking dragons and vampires and giants and fairies, you know. So you craft it around your personality and what you want to be true.
It's deep.
Hyperreal simulacra, bro.
If I get to the point where I have enough money, I'm gonna have them freeze me, I think.
Yeah, because if spirituality and heaven is real, then the freezing won't work, and your soul's gonna go on anyway.
Yeah.
And then if it's not real and science figures it out one day, you get to come back.
Yeah.
It's a win-win.
Win-win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in with cryogenics, bro.
Yeah. I think
Futurama sold me on that.
Yeah. Freeze me.
Freeze me up.
I wonder how you do it, like, as far as your age go. Like, can you just show up, euthanasia style?
Really, yeah. Because what you're wanting is...
I mean, why would you freeze me at 80 when I've died?
Well, there's a couple things, right? It could be you have a disease, so freeze me till you can cure it at whatever age I am now. But I guess the real idea is, like, freeze me at, like, 70, And wake me up when you have anti-aging technology, when I can get about 40 or 50 feeling again.
Yeah.
And then what? Maybe it's immortality. Maybe it's just I get an extra 50, 100 years.
Yeah.
I think the ideal. What would you? I wouldn't want to live forever. But if they could make the lifespan 200.
Well, I mean,
sick.
if you're frozen, and they bring you back 100 years from now, then
and you live another 100.
Well.
Maybe.
I mean, I guess I'd probably be cool with the immortality because the whole thing about living, like I always said, I didn't want to live to be old enough to where everybody I knew was dead. You know, like
so if they freeze you and you wake up,
everybody's already dead. So
maybe
that kind
some of them got frozen too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, like, if it was a Futurama style, like I'm fried and I just
Yeah.
fall into the machine. If I wake up a couple 100 years from now, everybody I've ever known is already gone. And
Also,
that
you got to
sucks.
assume that means there is no afterlife because your consciousness just froze in your brain like electricity and nothing else. You know what I mean?
Damn, that's
So
deep too.
That
Fuck.
means, yeah, wake me up and make sure I never die again.
Yeah. That's even scarier, right?
If science ever gets to the point where they can conclusively prove that there's no afterlife, you now live in a horror movie. You now live where at any second it's fucking... That makes... Because, dude, like, plenty of people believe there's no afterlife, right? And that's, like, commendable, and they're not scared of that.
Yeah.
But if the world collectively agreed of that, I don't think fucking all morality goes out the window, but I think enough people's morality goes out the window that the world
it already
becomes...
happened with religion, and the world's pretty fucking bad. So I think we might be all right.
Yeah, but I think so many people hold on to their various hopes because there is no definitive proof.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Rust Cole
But
said
this
it
does
best,
suck.
man. Rust Cole said it best, dude. If a divine reward is what keeps you from being a piece of shit, I'd like to get as many as I can and expose them.
Well, I don't know
You know
if
what
it's
I mean?
the reward so much as just the hope of something better.
Yeah, I mean,
You
I'm
know
not.
what I mean?
I'm not shitting
Or
on the
something
idea
else.
of the afterlife or any of that. I'm just saying I know that there's a lot of people out there that do use, like, I hate when people say that, like, religion, the Bible, all of that stuff is the reason people don't commit atrocities.
But what I'm saying is all of those people, their morals go out the window immediately, and that's enough of a problem.
Yeah.
And honestly, those are the same people that are using religion to be a problem now anyway. So you're probably right. It's probably not a huge difference.
Probably.
Maybe the world
Maybe
gets
a little
better.
bit.
Maybe
Maybe it
everybody
does.
wakes
Maybe it
up
gets
to,
worse.
fuck, this is all we have. We got to do better.
Yeah, you'd think.
I think these people...
Getting old sucks because I think about this shit more now than I ever have.
Yeah, about once every month I'll have a
Yeah.
panic attack laying to bed trying to go... Because I start thinking about, like...
Who's checking on space?
Infinity, space, afterlife. I have a existential crisis before bed.
Yeah.
That's like once a month. I try not to do it too much, and because then you get depression.
And people wonder why I watch football.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People
Why I
wonder
watch
why
anything.
I watch anything. Yeah, movies, wrestling, whatever. Like, this is why.
Well, I was trying to explain to Anna the other day. She is the type of, like, sensory problems where being in a crowded space with a million things going on sets her off. She
I
can't
don't
have
enjoy that either.
her phone and the TV and shit going on at the same time. I have the type of shit where I need everything drowned out to be able to focus. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, when we were at the Golden Corral when it was happening, and I was, like, enjoying the shit.
I'll go to the Golden Corral.
We went to the Golden Corral. Let me think. When did we go to the Golden Corral? What were we doing?
You're a cocksucker.
We were in Louisville for something a couple weeks. Oh, you know what? I went down last Tuesday.
I didn't know y'all was cool like that.
Yeah. I hadn't been to one in 10 years,
I ain't
dude.
either. That's why I want to go back.
And it was so packed and so chaotic, and I found, like, the moment of peace that I hadn't had in a year since we were at the airport or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just felt, like, really clear-headed, and I look over at her, and she's just wet, dude, pouring sweat, having a panic attack. And I was like, oh, we have two different things, man. Because in the mall, in the airport, in a crowd at a concert, anything like that.
Yeah.
At home, I've got music.
Yeah, it doesn't
playing,
like it just
video
depends on
playing.
the situation for me. Because there's sometimes where I'm like you, I enjoy that. That's fine. And there's sometimes where I'm like, I don't like. So we went to that Kenny Chesney concert at the soccer stadium in Cincinnati, and a storm hit, so they had everybody go downstairs, like in the bar sections and stuff. And it was so and just
I don't like the claustrophobia.
Yeah, couldn't handle that. But then, like going to a mall, where there's the same amount of people, but we're kind of spread out. Like eating Chinese food,
and there's a lot going on.
Yeah, that's fine.
But also, like, there's a couple places I don't like it when I'm grocery shopping. I like to be able to get in, get to where I'm getting, and get out. I don't like it in traffic and shit.
Oh, I hate fucking traffic, man. Ugh.
But yeah, dude, sitting down in a busy airport or a mall or a restaurant eating while there's a lot of noise and clankery going on, I enjoy that, man.
9/11's next week. You got any big plans?
If I'm back from, we got to run down to E-Town that day. If I'm back, I'm gonna pop in Kyle's show and just watch. I'm not gonna go up. I already told him I couldn't do it. But if I'm back in time, I'm going to pop in. Just say hi.
Is that on 9/11?
Actually, I really want to make it to Chameleon, man. Depending on when we get back, should we try to do Chameleon that week? Actually, fucking.
This week?
I won't be able to do it.
This week is 9/11, dude.
Yeah, I won't be able to do it this week. Maybe next week. Tuesday will be fun, though.
Yeah, Tuesday will be a good time.
Tuesday will be fun. 9/11, yeah.
You're looking at the funniest person in Cincinnati.
You're looking at one of them. You're looking at one of the 16. One of the 8 amateurs, dude. That's going to be a fun show because everybody on it's funny, and then we get to hang out afterwards. There's going to be a comic chill sesh. Little fucking powwow.
Yeah.
At the club. So that should be fun, man. I'm looking forward to that. As much as the show. I'm looking forward to moving on from this 5 minutes I've been doing for the competition, and working a whole new setup, a whole new 5-10 out. You know what I mean? Because I honed this in, man. It did well at the competition. I don't want to switch it up. It seems like everybody's doing the same set every time. So yeah, I didn't want to switch it up, and that means I've been doing it a lot. But I got some other shit I'm ready to get to. I'm excited about my Frankenstein set, dude.
Yeah.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be tough.
That's going to be a fun time. But, yeah, dude. What did you do this week? I feel like you got up to more than I did, man.
I'm trying to think. I didn't do a whole lot.
Wow.
What did I do this week? I ate at Texas Roadhouse the other day. That was cool.
There you go. That's
some rolls.
Yeah. I almost went to a Cattleman's. We considered a Cattleman's.
Cattleman's is nice for that salad bar, dude.
They got a fucking grilled chicken in there, man. That
I fuck with Cattleman's. Their grilled chicken wrap or crispy chicken wrap, good. Yeah, I ate that, and then man, I didn't really do a whole lot this week. Not crazy.
Hell yeah,
it's fine, dude. I watched a lot of football. Football's back.
That's
back. Fun.
Yeah.
Watched. I didn't watch much of the Eagles-Cowboys game because I was at Chameleon's, but me and Timmy watched.
Was that was starting night of football, wasn't it? Thursday?
Yeah. But yeah, I watched the Chargers and the Chiefs last night. That was a good game. And then today at work, I kept up with Texas and San Jose State. Texas won. Arch Manning scored 5 fucking touchdowns.
Damn.
He went off today.
I heard he was the most villainous of the Mannings.
I think he's a really sweet kid. He just, anytime I watch interviews, he seems very nice.
I heard he was very arch.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Thank you.
Something's on fire somewhere, man. It's probably that fucking festival downtown.
You like the Mitsubishi logo I painted on my carpet? It's the shadow of the tripod. I'm just jerking you around, buddy.
I was still looking for it after you said that.
Just playing with you a little bit, man. Just games.
Yeah, that's about it, man. Tomorrow's big day. Bengals, Browns, opening the season up.
Big rivalry.
Yeah, we'll see.
2 cities in Ohio. One of them sucks.
Yeah.
One of them is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, there's really nothing there.
No, there's not. It's very Ohio.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, I Bengals got that.
Oh yeah,
You know
I
what
think
mean?
we'll be fine. You never know with divisional games, especially with the Browns, but I think
I'll
they're
just
gonna be
say
all right
this:
year,
fuck
dude.
Cleveland. I hate Cleveland. I was
Yeah,
talking
Cleveland's
with
dog shit.
Shout out Doug Dempsey. Stopped by here earlier. We were talking about the trip we took to Cleveland with our band way back in the day, and how much we hated Cleveland. Good venue there,
Yeah,
Mr. Peabody's.
I went up
Fun
there,
venue.
I went up there in March for a wrestling pay-per-view.
It sucks in the winter.
Oh, dude, it was brutal. It was so fucking cold. The lake was froze over.
I heard there's some sort of like an effect
It's got to be miserable living
from the
up
lake.
there.
Yeah.
It's got to be miserable living in Cleveland, knowing all of your sports teams suck.
I was
Knowing you're
surprised to
cold.
find out they had a Margaritaville.
That is crazy.
Yeah. Having a fucking margarita listening to Jimmy Buffett next to a frozen lake.
Yeah.
Not very tropical.
Nah, there's nothing cool about that.
But yeah,
at
they
all.
got the Browns. They got the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame up there.
That's it. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's got to be the only cool.
The
redeemable
Cavaliers.
thing. Cavaliers won a championship. LeBron.
That's their
cool.
biggest thing,
Yeah.
obviously. The Rock Hall of Fame's cool. What else is there? Don't they have another museum there?
I don't know, man.
They had the Drew Carey show.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Many people said it was Seinfeld for retards. I'll cut that out. Cut that out.
That's crazy.
I'll cut that out. But no, they said it was the Seinfeld of Cleveland.
The Seinfeld of Cleveland. See, that's accurate.
Kinda, man.
That's accurate.
If you think about it, dude, if you think about it, and you're also stupid as fuck.
Yeah. And you get stuck thinking about it, and you're like, damn, dude.
Cut that. But, no, shout out Drew Carey. I actually was a huge Who's Line
Whose
fan
line
back
was
in
it
the day.
anyways was fun. Yeah, it was a fun show.
I liked that. I liked
He
Wayne
seemed like a
Brady.
very, Drew Carey had that very Adam Sandler vibe where he just liked to take his friends with him places and do
Just
shit.
a cool, jovial,
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
regular type
And I
dude.
like that. Just a regular type dude with a big dick. You
Queer's
know?
the Chinese New Year. Matt, remember when he came out as gay?
Drew Carey?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Hit with the punchline.
No, that's 100%. Drew Carey's gay. I think he hosts Prices Right now. Am I fucking making that up? Hold on
I
a
think
second.
you are, dude.
Hey Siri, is Drew Carey gay?
Yeah, she's going to love this.
Okay, I found this on the web for Is Drew Carey Gay. Check it out.
Just tell me the fucking answer, you stupid fucking
It could have
idiot.
said yes or no.
Now I gotta go to fucking Pinterest.com. Is Drew Carey gay? Woo! Yes,
That's
he's.
nuts.
That's it. This literally that's all it is a Pinterest image that says,
Drew Carey's gay.
is Drew Carey gay? Is Drew Carey gay? I'll look it up myself, dude. I'll look up Drew.
Call him real quick and ask him.
I don't have his number, dude.
Hey, Drew, this is...
Drew Carey phone number.
Hey, Drew, we're on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I used you to call. The question is, are you gay? Why are you gay?
Oh, he's not gay.
I didn't think he was, dude.
I felt like he came out as gay. This is sort of
That
like a
was.
Mandela
I think
effect.
this is the reality you want to live in.
I think he
dude.
came out as gay with Nelson Mandela, if I'm not mistaken. Well, he's currently single.
So there's a chance.
He's a single. He was born in 1958, so he's old as dirt and single as a man. So, I mean, what does that tell
Did he
you?
give you a gay vibe, you think?
No, but I feel like I remember a reality where he came out as gay.
Mm.
He was engaged to Nicole Isaacs, but they called off their wedding.
She must have found out he was gay.
Then he was engaged to a sex therapist and called off their engagement.
So he's got cold
And
feet, man.
then she died.
He's scared of a commitment.
She was murdered.
What might
I'll tell you this, in 1998, he let a smoke-in protest of the non-smoking ordinance inside bars and restaurants.
I got to do one of those.
So, actually, that's about the straightest thing you can possibly do is
Yeah.
smoke inside of a restaurant, I think.
So he just walked in and just started smoking cigarettes in a restaurant?
Yeah, he took 75 people inside of a Denny's and just started chain smoking Virginia
So
Slims.
it was Skankfest. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Now, you couldn't smoke inside the
No,
Denny's,
yeah, you
could
could. No, I don't think so.
You could smoke inside that theater, though.
Yeah,
that was
you-
badass. You could smoke cocaine in there.
You could smoke anything anywhere in Vegas, dude.
Yeah, they didn't care about much down there, dude.
It's crazy we couldn't smoke in our hotel room.
The cops in Vegas
Because
are
you could smoke
literally...
everywhere in the hotel.
Yeah. The cops in Vegas are literally just
That's-
looking for mass shooters.
That's
it.
God, and they're not even good at that.
No.
Remember the Aldean concert?
Yeah, because they're not up in... They got to be scanning the windows,
They're
man.
not.
They're
in
never.
the
You never see them
Garden of
scanning.
Eden, baby. Yeah.
They're not in the Mandalay Bay Casino and Resort. They need better security in there, man. Hey, newsflash, Mandalay Bay, up your security. I'll clip that. Clip
Yeah,
that.
Clip that.
Find every. That's what I'm gonna do.
Did
From
we
now
go to the
on,
Mandalay
say
Bay?
clip
We
that,
were out there?
and I'll
we
pull
didn't
it.
go there, did we?
No, dude. I saw it.
That's
from
an
a
event
distance.
center. It's not a casino, is it?
It's a casino and
The
resort.
Mandalay Bay is?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it is.
They had the concert wasn't at the Mandalay Bay. That's where the shooter was.
It was
at.
outside.
It was in a big square in between everything.
Hell yeah, they should have had a concert at the Bellagio, dude.
I'll tell you this, dude. And look,
That
we
water
might
show
lose some
rules.
followers over this, but I'm against mass shootings.
We might lose some followers.
I'm
over this.
especially against the one that happened in Vegas, the most fatal mass shooting in I believe world history, dude. I think he outdid that racist guy that shot up that summer camp in Sweden that just sits around and plays PS5 all day now. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
There's like a famous mass shooter that went to I want to say it was like a Muslim summer camp or something, but it was like, yeah, he killed a bunch of kids, dude, like 50. And you know how Swedish jails are, European jails and shit. They're very cushy.
Yeah.
So he was most recently in the news like 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago because he still had a PS2. The PS5 was out, and he was like, this is inhumane. I should at least get the PS4. And they got him a PS4.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But that's like one thing is like, okay, I get rehabilitation. Everybody that you're going to rehabilitate them. But you're not going to rehabilitate that guy.
No,
Get
yeah.
him off the PlayStation, flog him daily, make him regret his life decisions. I think mass murderers and hate mongers, dude,
And molesters.
molesters, you flog it out of them, and then
Yeah.
you kill them.
Yeah.
And that's the end of... Until they have a cure for it. I think that's one thing we don't talk about scientific advancements is where are we going to get with medicine and mental health? Can we cure pedophilia? Can we cure psychopathy? Can
Yeah.
we cure whatever causes a person to want to be a mass shooter? Is this something we can address mentally and take it out of a person? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's real rehabilitation. Because it's not I'm not saying like it's all attributable to mental illness and something you can't control, because I think certain people can. But also, we've talked about this before. Go watch one of those YouTube predator catcher channels. There's a common thread with all these people they catch and beat up, and it's that they all have Down syndrome. They're all
God
very
damn.
clearly mentally challenged. So I do think there's something there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think normal people do those sorts of crimes. Normal people don't do mass shootings. It's got to be a mental illness.
What do you think about them doing the thing to end Down syndrome?
I don't know. Iceland's been doing it since like 1990. They haven't had a person born with Down syndrome. They can test in the first trimester if you're going to have it, and if you are, you get an abortion.
That's wild.
I think it's something you should test for and leave it up to the parent if they want to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If they're cool with, because it's a bigger responsibility.
Yeah.
In most cases than raising just a standard issue child. So, whatever you want to call them. I didn't want to say normal, you know what I mean? But just a regular, run-of-the-mill military issue, fucking regular guy. So, yeah, if they want to do it, then let them. But should we make it illegal to be
No, yeah, I get
Down
your
syndrome?
point. Yeah.
I
No,
don't
that's
think so.
crazy.
Then you get into eugenics, and you're like, well, what do we do next? Do we get rid of stupidity? Do we get rid of a whole race? Do we breed out, this? But I do think we should look at, breeding out or medicining out criminal minds.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And maybe make it a Flowers for Algernon situation, dude. Cure it. Make it where you can cure it when they're like 20. You know what I mean? So they know what it's like both ways, and then they can pick what they want to be.
I really think, and it might just be my old age, man, but I've really...
I'd pick Down syndrome, dude.
Chill, dude. I'm thinking about I'm not going to do school shooter jokes anymore.
Well, you know, there's a lot of stuff.
Time and place.
There's a lot of stuff we'll retire. We're in our first sets. You know what I mean? We're still writing our first hour out. There's a lot of stuff we'll retire.
I mean, a lot of people like them.
I think
goddamn a lot.
There's
of people
one
like
you keep, and it's your best one.
Yeah, that's for sure.
You know what I mean?
But like, I don't think like I always use that one line about there wasn't a phone in sight during Columbine.
Yeah, but you could switch that up and make it into like
I need to use that for a different.
You could do like the 9/11 footage. You could do like you know, something that wasn't a mass shooting.
Yeah.
Just to use the joke.
Yeah.
There's your 9/11 joke. Look at the footage of the fucking.
I forgot about
people on the streets during 9/11. Not a phone in sight, dude.
Yeah, everybody living in the moment. I did one about the Catholic school shooting the other night.
Oh no.
I'll tell you about it later.
I would say wait a month is a good.
It's fine.
It was fine. It went great, dude.
They loved it.
Did it go great?
I mean,
it's kind of my bread
I got an
now.
appropriate amount of laughs for that, dude. An appropriate amount. I gotta stop.
Yeah, man.
I do the jokes in hopes that maybe, like, because when I do a joke about something like that, it's not. To me, it's to have the opposite effect. Like, number one, I think it's crazy. We're so numb to these events that we're joking about it. Number two, I'd like to be self-aware and feel like I'm bringing some type of awareness to it. Because I want people to feel stupid for not thinking about how bad it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a lot of ways you can make it sound like you're fucking a hero, but...
Look, man. I'm just saying, all I'm saying is that's in my mind, like in my conscience when I write that shit. When I say that shit, like I'm thinking to myself, well, maybe somebody will take this joke and think for a minute how dumb they are for the way they vote. That's the whole point of the jokes that I make when it becomes to mass shootings.
Hell yeah.
And that's one way to take it.
That's one way to take it.
And that's better than people think I'm just fucked up. You know what I mean?
Well, I think it is like it's just a.
If it's comedy and you can joke about anything, if it's funny, then who gives a fuck?
Yeah, no, that's what I was gonna say.
It's
just not so much about
for me. I don't care about the
that
audience
you have
not
to
liking
make a
it.
good point, but the point of it is that it's funny.
Yeah.
When you make
and when I
point.
do the joke, it is funny and they like it. I'm just saying I'm doing it for my own mental psyche is what I'm talking about. It's not because I feel like I offended somebody. Check yourself at the door when you come to comedy. I'm just saying I feel like when I really do a deep dive reading about a certain shooting where I see some things on the interwebs, I'm like, man, it makes me feel like
I always got to do I look at the regular internet about a shooting, and then I look at Prison Planet.
Well, I know
you
don't think that. Well, I know you think that Sandy Hook was staged, and I've read enough about it that I think you might be wrong on that one. I don't think that there were. See, that's what I'm talking about. I gotta quit,
I'll tell you
dude.
this.
I gotta quit, dude.
You know what's crazy is that Alex Jones was sued for like damn near $1 billion for that, and now you can't even get a Facebook post taken down that says that kind of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It is
the
wild.
World is dude, it's so significantly different now.
Yeah, it is wild.
And I'm against it.
This episode really just went off the rails.
You said you wanted to get wild tonight, dude.
And we did, and I hope everybody fucking loves it.
There's going to be a lot of good clips.
Yeah.
A lot of good fun clips, dude.
Oh, God.
But no, yeah,
No,
I agree with you. I think you should joke about that stuff. And look, the whole point.
It's comedy.
Look, like one of my favorites
Fuck
is Anthony
off.
Jeselnik. I don't think any of his jokes have a message. I don't think he's trying to make people think.
No.
But I think the point of it is that, like, hey, I can take this thing and make it funny, and that is the art form.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can take a tragedy,
and I get that, yeah.
and instead of, boom, tragedies in your brain and you want to cry, it's, oh, gotcha, tragedies in your brain, now you're laughing.
Yeah.
Spontaneous reaction.
Yeah.
It's
and gallows humor is my favorite form
and
of
that's
humor.
the dance,
so.
dude. That's the dance we do, dude.
Yeah.
We're modern day philosophers, dude.
Hell yeah, man.
And it always
That's about as deep as pumped up kicks.
makes me think of what Norm said. He's like, you hear all these comics these days. He said they're talking about comics are the modern day philosophers. What about philosophers? What are those guys doing right now? Which is funny because the most common degree,
philosophy.
Most common bachelor degree, philosophy.
He rules, dude. I miss him. I wish he was still with
Big
us.
rip, dude.
Big rip.
He'd have something to say
Oh,
about
man.
all of this.
He'd be like, I'm gay.
Wow, I'm gay.
I'm gay. Deeply closeted homosexual.
No, yeah, deeply closeted.
I'm deeply closeted.
Yeah, dude, big rip to Norm,
How much
dude.
time? I didn't
Big
bring my
rip,
readers.
dude.
before
Slizzy Jipple
I get
Ripper.
into something.
Nipple gripper, finger slipper, dude. We're at 50 minutes. We can get real loose now, dude.
Oh, yeah. Nobody's listening anymore, dude. We got that last 10, 15-minute stretch is...
Yeah, this is for the real ones
This is
only,
for the real
dude.
ones that have been listening since
If you've
day
made it
one.
this long, sound off in the comments and tell me what you think about it all. Tell me what you think about something, and let me know you made it this far.
Yeah. Tell me what you think about anything, and I'll tell you if I care or not.
Tell me what you think about.
Tell you if I give a fuck.
Tell me what you think about when you were gone and so alone.
And that's why people stop listening.
Remember that
right
one?
there, dude. Is that fucking Chiodos, dude?
No, it's
Greeley Estates.
no, it ain't. No, it's a pop punk band, not a screamo
Oh,
band.
scary kids scaring kids.
No, they're kind of still screamo there, dude. Stop saying names and I'll get it, man. Simple. It's not Simple Plan. Starting Line.
Oh, starting line. I
dude.
seen them in the home team and Knuckle Puck one year.
Yeah, I
The
bet you did.
goddamn-
That sounds about right. Yeah. Sounds like a show that happened.
Hell yeah,
Hell
dude.
yeah.
It was
You nailed that one,
yeah,
dude.
dude. It was fucking varsity jacket and
I almost
fucking
feel like you went to
the
this show
fucking
for real.
bleachers.
No, see, there you go. Fucked it up, man.
And Jock Strap Simpson was fucking hosting the event. Dude.
Knuckle Puck was real, though, dude.
I know,
Knuck
those
if you buck.
All those bands I just named were real bands. That's why I did it.
Two Knuck, two
That's
buck.
like Tim listens to a lot of that shit. He loves the away team and the home team and Knuckle Puck and
Pop
fucking.
punk.
He likes that shit, which is fine. It's good music. It's cool. If that's
Pop
what you're
punk
into.
revival.
You know.
Yeah, it's fine.
But I always
dude.
make that joke.
Yeah.
Like one of them will kind of always say that.
I like what happened to pop punk in that era way more than I like what happened to screamo and metalcore and all that shit in that era, dude. That shit got ass. Pop punk got pretty okay.
I never liked pop punk, so I never got into it.
It's fine. It's never
It's
been
not,
my favorite
no, yeah,
genre.
I mean, I'm not shitting on it. I just never gave a fuck.
Handful
for
of bands. Like I would consider Sum 41 pop punk.
Yeah. They
like
were
them.
fine. That was probably my favorite of that genre.
Alkaline Trio kind of gets labeled as pop punk, but I think they're just a punk band.
Yeah,
just
I don't
a
think I've
three-piece
never got
punk
a
band.
pop vibe out of them. dude.
I think because they were a three-piece trio at the same time as Green Day and Blink, you know.
Probably. I could see that.
And both of those bands are fine. They were never my favorites, but I like enough songs by them. But yeah, pop punk was never my big thing. I liked Forever the Sickest Kids.
That's that shit you like.
That was the last like pop punk band that I got into, and that was like 2008.
What a crazy name for a band.
Yeah. Didn't even know what they were referring to. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's
But
up
yeah.
there with All Time Low and A Day to Remember.
Well, those all make sense. And are
Forever the Sickest Kids doesn't, dude. Like, are they
it
terminally ill?
kind of does, but it's dumb.
Are they chill?
A
Are they
Day to
terminally ill?
Remember
Are they terminally chill? What are
Makes
they?
sense. not a great band name, not a huge fan of it. Not a huge
but it
fan
had a
of the
good
band.
abbreviation, dude. ATR. Like,
what was the other one you named?
All Time Low.
All Time Low. That's a great song by Widespread Panic.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
All Time Low, that one makes sense.
And then that one that you liked, Falling in Reverse.
I hate that shit, dude. I hate that shit. It's just like, I hate to use the word poser, but there were like poser bands.
Yeah.
Like everybody was into like certain shit, and then people who like weren't in with us,
Yeah.
they listened to like Escape the Fate at the time.
Yeah.
And like Blood on the Dance Floor and like Broken Side.
Yeah.
And shit like that, dude.
Yeah.
And Hollywood Undead. You know.
Whoa. Back it
I'm
up.
just saying.
Back it up, dude.
They were all kind of poser bands. I wasn't a fan of any of that shit. And the people that listen to them generally, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the people that listen to them, but I see a lot of people that post like, call themselves elder emo, that I know sit at the table with all the anime kids in high school.
And listen to that shit.
And
yeah.
listen to that stuff. Yeah. And
Yeah.
they will like say, I'm elder emo, here's what we listened to growing up, and they'll post like Papa Roach. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which we all
Listen to Papa Roach.
Yeah, we all,
dude.
when that song came out, we all loved it.
I threw that CD away when I lost my virginity.
Yeah,
I
dude.
said, what's this dude talking about? Life's fucking
She
sick,
made
bro.
me throw it away to
Life is
fuck.
badass. Yeah.
She's like, well, I'll give it up, but you got to get rid of that Papa Roach CD sitting
Yeah.
over there.
Seen them in concert and they were great. I hate that.
They were the only good band on that lineup, dude, when I saw them.
They were one of the two bands that I went for that I enjoyed.
But no, Ronnie Radke is a fucking dickweed, dude, and I'll
Yeah.
fight him any day of the week. He loves internet beef, dude. Let's use him to propel ourselves to the
There's
top.
only one problematic dude I've ever like fully like got into as far as like that kind of shit goes, and that was Franz. I always liked Franz. I always liked Attila.
See, I don't know
That
anything
was-
about. I just never got into party metal.
He sucks.
You know what I mean?
But like not to that extent. He's not beating people with mic stands and assaulting women and like.
Well, dude,
He
the
just-
mic stand I think is the least bad thing he did. I think he was fighting hit somebody with a mic stand that was
No,
trying to fight him. I don't think it was a random person.
it was a random.
What he went to prison for was he showed up to fist fight somebody and brought a crew with him.
Yeah.
And one of the dudes in his crew shot and killed
another
the
guy. Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure when he went back and he got in trouble over the mic stand thing, like that wasn't a provoked incident.
Okay,
That
well
was
then he
him-
also
yeah.
I
that was
hate
just
him.
him being a piece of shit. Yeah,
So,
Ronnie Radke
fuck him for that
sucks.
too. Also, he tries to play this card like everybody's like, well, he's not transphobic or racist because he has these like he had this trans chick in his music video that only if you're chronically online like me you would even know who she is. But her name is Blair White, and she's a right-wing influencer.
Yeah.
That shits on other trans people and like gay people.
She does
and
a show called
yada,
The Blair
yada.
White Project.
Yeah, I think is what it's called, dude. But
yeah,
he had her.
sucks, dude, and their music sucks. Like I don't
Yeah,
understand the
dude.
music. Like is not.
It's
good.
so bad. And what sucks is like you can tell he's musically inclined enough to where he could have made a great band if he wanted
Oh
to.
yeah, for sure.
You
if
know
he
what I
would have
mean?
not been a piece of shit. he'd
But it's
probably
also
been fine.
corny, dude.
I also
It's
got
cheesy.
into party metal when I was partying.
I mean, I got the appeal of it because I feel like
Yeah.
Suicide Season delved into party metal.
Yeah,
I
for
think you can make
sure.
the argument that later Suicide Silence was
Yeah.
kind of. I don't think their music was party metal, but they were in that crowd.
Amur was too.
Amur, they were the one I liked out of all
Yeah.
those, and then it turns out they were the shittiest ones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I did like some of their shit because
R2
it sounded a
Deep
little
Throat
bit
was
more
a
like
banger, dude.
it had a lot more hardcore vibes
Yeah.
to it than metalcore.
Yeah, Amur was pretty fun at that.
But and then I liked other metalcore shit that wasn't party metal, but like I like Born of Osiris
yeah,
and I liked Veil of Maya.
Veil of Maya was
and some
cool.
of that
Matt
sort of
Derman got
shit.
me fucking with them.
That
I was at
in
a,
the same vein. Dr. Acula.
Oh,
They
Dr.
were fun
Acula
as fuck,
fucking rules.
dude.
Caleb Duggins turned me on to them my senior year
Yeah,
of high
underrated,
school, dude.
man.
And oh man, Cocaine Avalanche is a banger,
Yeah.
dude.
They did a lot of
Currently
weird shit,
Sexting,
man.
fucking, that whole fucking album was killer, dude.
Underrated. Because I was in a fucking metalcore band, you know what I mean? Like, I was in that scene for a while. But just like, you see interviews with random musicians all the time. Like, Randy Blythe is a big one that comes to example.
Right.
Anytime somebody tries to interview him about metal, he's like, yeah, man, I'm not into metal. I'm into punk.
Yeah.
I'm just in a metal band.
Yeah.
Even Lemmy would be like, oh, you know, we don't know.
We play rock and roll.
Rock and
Yeah.
punk rock, if anything, but I'll just rock and roll.
Yeah, metal, yeah. And they got progressively harder as every album went on, dude.
And a lot of people go to these songs, but
Inferno's literally a fucking metal album, dude.
Yeah. I mean,
Rest
dude,
in peace to the king. Inferno was a fucking metal album.
They
dude.
are the quintessential band of like melding punk rock. And like if you were after Motorhead and you were in a thrash band, a metal band, a punk rock band, you were influenced by Motorhead. I mean, shit, dude. If you were in like a rock band, you probably were influenced by Hawkwind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like they were the guys. But yeah, that's why they're universally. There's like a few bands that whether you're at, because we go to a lot of punk and metal shows.
Yeah.
And there's not a shitload of crossover.
No.
But Danzig and the Misfits and then like Motorhead.
Yeah.
And I would say Black Sabbath is in there a little bit. Are the ones that like both sides. Whether you like a long fucking orchestrated song or a short punchy song. You like
it's
those
crazy
bands.
how many people like Danzig that like all that type of shit. Like that crowd is usually a good mix of like the hardcore and the metal and the punk and just the rock and roll fan. Like some people just look at Danzig as a classic rock band, and I mean for all intents and purposes now they are like Mother and all that shit's like pretty classic rock.
There's a genre that I just like call dark rock.
Yeah.
Because there's no other like good word and I put other bands like because like I said, people try to call them butt rock. I don't think they're butt rock. Godsmack is like a dark rock band.
They were,
at least their early shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And there's other bands in there like Rob Zombie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Marilyn Manson, even though their shit flirts with industrial.
Yeah,
you know what I
Manson
mean?
Shit for sure. Early shit, kind of. I don't know. Yeah, he had a point where he.
And even a lot of Nine Inch Nails. I mean, their
Nine
shit's
Inch Nails,
industrial,
super
but
industrial,
it's dark rock.
Yeah.
A lot of that, especially their more modern shit like Hand That Feeds and shit.
Yeah.
It's very industrial sounding, but rock drums.
Yeah.
It's a rock song. But yeah, man. But Danzig crosses barriers, and it's the influence. It's like going to a Metallica show.
Yeah.
You'll have country music fans there. You'll have a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Danzig's one of those. Motorhead was one of those, dude.
Yeah.
Big rest in peace to Lemmy. Hey, you know what, dude? If there's an afterlife, we're going to get up there to a catalog of Ozzy and Lemmy songs, dude. It's going to be sick. They're writing shit in heaven together right now. Or in hell, dude. And I'll go down there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll get
sure.
tickets. I'll stay the weekend. I'll go to the fest. I'll go to Hellfest.
I'll go to Hellfest, dude.
I read a short story by Chuck Palahniuk.
Oh, hell.
Wherein they find out through science, they get through the clouds in Venus and realize that everybody who ever died is living on Venus. That's where the afterlife is. So people on Earth just start killing themselves and they go to Venus because it's like a fucking paradise. And yeah, that's the story. It's like from the point of view of a kid whose family is like going to the department store to buy suicide supplies, which was basically like a hose and a tent so that they could park their car in it and just all off themselves and go live in paradise on Venus. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, dude, your screensaver looks like Venus, dude. I like looked up and seen that.
Damn, dude, wigged me out, dude. Took my scalp off my noggin, brother.
Said, whoa, dude.
What else you got, dude? We got like 1 minute, dude, to power her off. Well, this comes out Monday the 8th. Come out. There may be a ticket or two left. As we're recording this, there's less than 50. But see if there's a ticket left to the finals. Come out. It'll be a good time. I'm also on Planet the 15th. We're both on Planet the 29th. Our good buddy Tech has the first ever Joker Poker, which I may pop into.
When is that?
That's down in Louisville, I believe, at 21st in Germantown on the 12th. And it is he's putting up the pot for the first one, but he hopes in the future he can get comics to buy in at $5 a piece. But there's a $200 prize, and you basically are doing jokes in a tournament, and the winner wins. You know what I mean? It's like a few against each other. Some of them are going to be roast. There's going to be different prompts and shit. But, yeah, it's like a new comedy game show he's starting up, and it might actually be cool. So check that out on the 12th. What else you got, man? You got anything for us?
Nothing really, man. I'm on Planet the 29th with him. That'll be our 1 year doing comedy, essentially.
1 year anniversary.
Check us
being
out.
Together, erotically.
Yeah, man. I'll be posting some shit soon on some dates and all that. Currently just chilling, recovering from the TPS live show we did a couple weeks ago. And yeah, man, I'm just hanging out, dude. Hanging tough, bro.
Got some Halloween stuff.
Life's good.
Planned?
Got some Halloween shit. It's that time of year, bro.
Shout out Sister Podcast, Front Me Till Friday.
Yeah, for sure.
Jake Two Baked NYC. Check him out. Shout out the sponsors, Honeymoon Skateboards. Check out our friends, Drunk Buds Podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. This place sucks.
This place sucks.
All right. Love you
left
guys.
me hanging. It's too late.
No.